Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so we've got week 2 here of the NFL preseason. We've got the Eagles, we've got the Patriots in this one, and as we know, we're gonna finally get to take a good look at Drake May, see how he looks. I know it's a little bit rainy down there, so we'll see if the weather plays any type of an effect down there in this one. But I'm excited for this one to get to look now. It seems like for the Patriots first quarter, they'll start off with Jacoby Brissett. You know, he's their starting quarterback. They'll let him get some reps in the first quarter. But second quarter, they'll turn it over to Drake May, let him play the second and a little bit of the third as well. And we'll see how things play out from there. Joe Milton will be the third quarterback to enter the game for the Patriots. And then they will finalize things with Bailey Zappe. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how these two teams will look here, and we'll get to see more of the starters in this one. That's always a good thing here. Week 2, perhaps the best week of preseason. Right now, the Eagles are lining up to kick things off here. Let's see how this one goes. We've got Mike here in the chat. Mike, what's good with you? How are you doing? Mike says, "Yo, JB, 3-1." Meanwhile, kickoff on the way, no return there. So we'll get to see what the New England Patriots do here offensively first with Jacoby Brissett. Now, I do want to take a good look at Jacoby Brissett because last preseason game, he went out there basically one drive, didn't get to see a lot of him. Want to see what he does. Every time he plays, it's always raining. I realize that. It's always raining. And let's see. Mike says Eagles have one guy. All right, meanwhile, let me go ahead and get the poll question up. But yeah, the Patriots coming out here first offensively, starting off from their own 30-yard line here. All right, let's see what poll question should I put up here. Meanwhile, Brissett up under center, trips top of the formation, one back in the backfield, one receiver bottom of the screen, feeds it to the back, off the left guard. Ramondre Stevenson picks up 4 yards on the carry. There's a lot of pushing. Did he lose the ball? You got to be kidding me. Surely he didn't lose the ball. Okay, second and 6. Wow. And let's see. Seto, what's good? What's good? He says, "Yo, JB, what's up? Long time no see." Yeah, man, how's the channel going? How's the channel going? Let's see. Mike says, Austin Watkins, 41, Birmingham Stallions. Meanwhile, shotgun for the Patriots, 5 seconds right now on the play clock. Receiver goes in motion, gets the snap. Brissett, quick pass, gets the completion. And he's brought down immediately. That's Demario Douglas there. He's wearing number 3 out there. Picked up a yard on the play. Now we've got 3rd and 5 coming up. And so Seto says this is JJ. And so, yes, JJ. Good old JJ. Talk to me, man. How do you feel? I know it's devastating to know about the whole JJ McCarthy um, injury and stuff like that. Very unfortunate, extremely unfortunate because he looked really good in that preseason game. So, absolutely unfortunate. Meanwhile, 3rd and 5 here for the Patriots. Can Brissett get the first down here for the pass from their own 35-yard line? Gets the snap out of the shotgun in the pocket. Pump fake, steps up, throws it, loafs it up there like a loaf of bread, and it's going to be incomplete. All of that for nothing. They're trying to get it to Austin Hooper. And if you don't know Austin, I don't know if he can hoop or not, but I can tell you what, this guy can ball. And so they played together actually in Cleveland, Austin Hooper and Jacoby Brissett. But Jacoby Brissett on that drive, 1 of 2 for 1 yard. Let's see, Mike says Pats have 3 UFL guys. And so, yeah, I mean, despite having all that salary cap money, we act like we're on a budget and stuff like that. But yes, we do love our UFL players. And you say, oh, Jacoby Brissett, you said Jacoby been in the league a long time. And so, yeah, it's funny how things work. I remember his rookie year where we drafted him, despite the fact that we had Jimmy Garoppolo already behind Tom Brady, but we drafted him out of North Carolina State more so because Bill Parcells recommended Jacoby Brissett. And I remember we traded him to Indianapolis and we got Philip Dorsett in exchange. Man, we got ripped off in that, but yeah, I'm happy to have him back there. I am happy for his leadership. You know, he's a team player and he's going to do whatever he can to help, you know, not just the team, but also help, you know, Drake May out as well. He strikes me as that kind of person. And let's see. Mike says, I remember him with the Colts in like 2017, no 18. And you say Judon gone. And so, yes, it hurt to see Matthew Judon gone. I wish him nothing but the best. You know, obviously the man deserved to get paid, you know, more than what he's getting paid. But shipping him to Atlanta, getting a 3rd round pick in exchange, didn't think we were going to get a 3rd back. but that does make it a little bit easier. But his presence, his veteran leadership, and he was always trying to recruit for us. That's stuff that would really be missed. Now out of the shotgun, they give it to Kenneth Gainswell, who's going to pick up 5 yards up the middle. Got 2nd and 5 coming up. 2nd and 5 from the Eagles' own 6 yard line. Again, starting deep within their own territory from their own 1 yard line. Let's see what the offense can do. You said reroute Douglas from Liberty, and so yes, I do love Douglas, but I also love those other young receivers that we have as well, both Pork and also Baker. So we've got some nice young guys, and I like the veterans too. Kendrick Bourne, I do like the receivers. We just don't have a number one receiver. But 2nd and 5, throws it up there, and that's going to be incomplete there. And that is Kenny Pickett, and he tried to go deep to John Ross. Again, two guys that was drafted with high expectations, but find themselves here a part of the second unit. All right, 3rd and 5. And let's see, Mike says Antonio Gibson plus Stevenson, not bad. Not bad at all. My only concern, Mike, is that they're liable to get injured around the same time and both miss a couple weeks. So we need to make sure our third option, we're comfortable with our third option because there's going to be some games where he goes out there. Meanwhile, short pass to Kenneth Gainswell, who loses a yard on the play. And that tackle by Bledsoe. 4th down coming up. Eagles punting from their own 5 yard line. Again, 3 plays, 4 yards there, and they'll have to punt. But yeah, I do feel better because I know we have young guys out there, especially when we're talking about the receiving core. And sure, we don't have a number one receiver, but these guys can develop, and then hopefully next year we acquire a number one receiver. But these guys can really contribute, unlike last year where we just had dead weight. But the offensive line is still suspect. Meanwhile, punt. Let's see if we get a return here. He's at the 50, the 45. Goes out of bounds at about the 39-yard line there. Nice return on the play. Again, Jalen Rager there with the return. He picked up 15 yards there. And now the Patriots will take over inside the Eagles territory at their 39-yard line, 1st and 10. And we'll see more of Jacoby Brissett. What I want to see from Jacoby Brissett is I want to see him make plays and get the ball into his playmaker hands and stuff like that, and just look comfortable. I just want to see him look comfortable out there with the first team unit. I mean, he is our starting quarterback. Mike says Tanner McGee or Pickett in. Right now, Kenny Pickett is in the game, Mike. Yeah, Kenny Pickett is in. Meanwhile, Brissett hands it off to Ramondre Stevenson off the right side, and Stevenson gets pushed out of bounds there. No gain on the play. Oh man, this this might turn out to be a very defensive game here. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10. Again, currently at Philadelphia 39-yard line. Offense got to show some signs of life. That's what I want to see from this team. Show me some signs of life. SM, what's good with ya? SM says, what's good, JV? How you been, brother? I have been great. How about yourself? Meanwhile, Brissett, nice play fake, got it to his tight end there, Austin Hooper. And that's a guy that you got to look out for because Austin Hooper and Jacoby Brissett, I mentioned it earlier, they played together with the Cleveland Browns. They have chemistry together, so that's a positive right there. And he's felt the pressure coming. Who are you going to look for? Now, again, for the Patriots at tight end, you got Austin Hooper. You also got Hunter Henry as well. So nice little 1-2 combination there at tight end. I do like that a lot. Hopefully it pans out. You say which quarterbacks are playing? Right now, Jacoby Brissett is in for the Patriots. Meanwhile, 3rd and 1 out of the shotgun here. Running back Ramondre Stevenson fights forward for 2 yards and a 1st down on the play. For the Eagles, Kenny Pickett started off the game for the Eagles, so he's getting the first crack at things for the Philadelphia Eagles and stuff like that. So that's who's currently in for both teams. Again, for the Patriots, Jacoby Brissett, and for the Eagles, Kenny Pickett to start this one off here in the first quarter. Mike says, how about the Eagles run attack? Will Shipley, the rookie, Kenny G, and Barkley. I'm looking forward to seeing Will Shipley today. Hopefully he doesn't gash my team, but I did like him back when he was in college, and I know he brings a lot to the table, and he's the guy that's just going to come in and work hard. Meanwhile, Stevenson up the middle again picks up 5 yards. He's got 4 carries for 11 yards. If I'm the Pats after this drive, I'm taking out Stevenson. Just the threat of him getting injured scares me. Mike says Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper a good combo. SM says doing great, bro. Just anxious for the new season. Yes, I can't wait. It's another running play here, and this time Stevenson fights for it there. Nice pickup of 4 yards. Now we got 3rd and 1 coming up. I like what I'm seeing from Stevenson. You know, we're gonna need a lot of that this season. We're gonna need a lot of that this season. The combination of him and Antonio Gibson in the backfield, I like it, but I am monitoring that third running back spot because if one of these guys go down, we're going to have to rely on that third running back. So we're going to need a third option that we can count on as well. But here we go. Brissett up under center here. Multiple tight ends on the play, 2 receivers, one back in the backfield, snaps the ball, feed it to the back in the back. He's going to get the first down. That is going to be a 4-yard pickup by Antonio Gibson, number 21 for the New England Patriots off the right guard there on the play. Now we got 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 15-yard line. So yes, we are in the red zone here. And can the Patriots get the first score of the game? I sure as heck could be happy about that. Believe it. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and start the poll question. But you say, who is going to be the offensive and defensive rookies of the year? And so, oh man, offensively, I got to think about that because I do feel that Caleb Williams is going to have a great season, and being a quarterback makes it easier to get that vote. But I do want to look at Marvin Harrison Jr. because I feel like if Kyler Murray stays healthy for at least 13 games this year, I can see Marvin Harrison Jr. getting it because he's going to get targeted a lot. He is that guy, and he's already basically a pro. And if the Cardinals just have a decent season, and by decent, just hover around 500 and stuff like that. Those two things, I could see Marvin Harrison Jr. getting it offensively, but if not that, I can also see Caleb Williams getting it because, quarterbacks is a lot easier for a quarterback to get it. So those are the two guys that come to mind for the top of the charts for me when it comes to offensive player of the year. Defensively, I'll touch on that in a second. But we've got Laney here in the chat. What's good with you? Laney says, "Hey, didn't know the game was on. Hey, JB, thanks for streaming. And what channel is it on? Yeah, you can catch it on NFL Network. Yeah, NFL Network is what this preseason game is currently being streamed on. I'm watching it through YouTube TV, but through NFL Network. All right, so 3rd and 3. Brissett. Can he get us a touchdown? Please get us a touchdown. Throws it. He threw an interception. He threw an interception, and the DB is still running. I mean, the DB basically said, I'm tired. I'm going to go out of bounds here. Oh, my goodness, Jacoby. Jacoby, Jacoby, Jacoby. Things were looking so good. They were looking so good. And then you do that. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Let's see. Mike says regular 100-yard a year, man. Let's see. Mike says Javon Baker, 4th round pick. I like Baker because Baker, he's got that spunk to him. It must be it must be in the name Baker. It has to be in the name, but I like his game and his confidence. His confidence is what's going to help elevate him because he has no fear. Like he believes he's a star. He plays like it, and give him some time, and he will become just that. I truly believe in Javon Baker's ability and stuff like that. The upside for him is amazing. Had he played at a bigger school and stuff like that, he probably would have been maybe even like a 2nd rounder or something like that. So I do believe in his intangibles, and I know he's going to put in the work ethic and stuff like that. He'll get opportunities, of course, with us, no doubt about that. Let's see, Kenneth, what's good? Let's see. Kenneth says, "Hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? I am doing well. I'm doing well. JB just finished work probably about an hour ago and stuff like that and was able to make it. So I am doing great. How about yourself?" And let's see. SM says, Javon Verse winning defensive rookie of the year. And so Jared Verse. And so, I was leaning toward Jared Verse, but I was just trying to think if there was anybody else that came to mind for me in terms of like who would win it. But I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree. I think Jared Verse is going to be that guy. Let's see. Mike says, Polk, the 2nd round rookie. You say Thornton from 2nd round pick stinks. And so, yeah, Tyquan Thornton, he's walking on a tightrope right now. I feel like he's going to be cut before we know it and stuff like that. Of the remaining receivers that we currently got, him, Rager, I expect those two right now. I mean, like the water's got to be extremely hot. It's boiling right now for them, especially Tyquan Thornton, because my man's supposed to be a deep threat, but the only threat he's been is a threat to himself at this point. Because he's always hurt. He's always hurt, and like he never makes the play. Other than when Bailey Zappe throws him the ball occasionally and stuff like that, he'll make the play. But anybody else, he can't seem to catch the ball from, which is very odd, extremely odd. Both him and Zappe, maybe we can package them together and send them somewhere else. Absolutely. Let's see. SM says Byron Murphy has a good shot too, to be honest. And so good old Byron Murphy. Yes. Yes. But I do think Verse is going to get it. I do. Brissett, I don't know why you upset, Brissett. That's on you. You can't be doing that. All right, 1st and 10. Pickett. Looking. Pickett throws it. Gaineswell, got to do something here. I mean, he had to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage here. He's got 2 catches for -1 yard so far in this one, and the Eagles right now facing 2nd and 10 from the Philadelphia 45-yard line. And let's see. Mike says Avante Maddox with the pick. Meanwhile, that was Christian Gonzalez in on the tackle there. Man, Brissett, you got to calm down, Brissett. I mean, it's the preseason, you got to get your reps in. You can't dwell on it. Meanwhile, Kenneth Gaineswell up the middle, picks up 5 yards, takes it to midfield. He's got 2 carries for 9 yards so far in this one. And right now, 3rd and 5. This is important right now for both units. SM says, how is Pickett playing? Pickett right now, I mean, it's very early, limited, but he's 2 completions out of 3 attempts for -1 yards. That tells you the whole story right there. 2 checkdowns in which he basically lost yards on those, and then that one deep shot which didn't have a chance of being completed. So yeah, so far he hasn't shown anything, but let's see what happens here. Fakes it to the back, looking. This time he gets the completion to John Ross. He tried to hit the deep route earlier in the game. It was incomplete, but this time got enough for the first, picked up 9 yards there. Now he's 3 or 4 for 8 yards. SM says, LOL, dang, picking up where he left off at with the Steelers, right? Oh, man. So that's a fresh new set of downs here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they are now in the Patriots side of the football field. So far this drive, 3 plays, 14 yards here. Eagles going to line up in the shotgun, and so now in the pocket, throws it short, gets the completion, turns on the speed, and Kenneth Gaineswell picks up a first down this time, 11 yards there, 3 catches for 10 yards. And let's see. Laney says someone said the Q-back from on the Texans. I think not sure. Oh man, here we go. Meanwhile, JB hasn't even, I haven't even put up the poll question yet. So I'm trying to think of what's a good one to put up. Let's see. JJ says he'll be back. All right, bet. Appreciate that. Feeds it to the back. Oh, he's going nowhere. Going nowhere. And you just look at the depth that the Patriots have back there in the secondary. I mean, we've got a lot of holes, but secondary is not one of them. Again, 2nd and 11 coming up. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Again, both scoreless here. Eagles with the football, throws it and gets the completion. Threw that one kind of high there, but got the completion to E.J. Jenkins, the tight end, number 84. His first catch of the game. He picks up 6 yards in the play, and now we're looking at 3rd and 5 for the Patriots' 25-yard line. SM says, do the Pats still have Zappe? Yes. Zappe played most of last game, like most of it, but he's going to be, I think, the 4th quarterback to enter. So this game, he's coming in after Joe Milton. He's going to be doing cleanup duty in the 4th quarter and stuff like that. But yes, for some reason, the coaching staff feels like we still should hold on to him for some reason. I'm sure they think they have a reason, but we'll see. 3rd and 4. Kenny looking. Kenny! Incomplete. Incomplete. Didn't have a prayer at getting that one completed. 4th down coming up, but they are in field goal unit. against seven, I'm sorry, field goal range. They are facing 4th and 5 on the Patriots 25-yard line. 7 plays, 30 yards, just under 4 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. Let's see. JJ says, "Don't worry, I won't be gone for 4 months again." I appreciate that. Let's see. Mike says, "Chase Claypool done in Buffalo." Oh man, man. At least y'all didn't sign OBJ because I don't even know if OBJ is going to be going out there for the Dolphins at all this season. He's just going to be collecting a check. Meanwhile, field goal is up and good. So the Eagles take the lead right now 3-0. I'm sure that makes 80s very happy to see his Eagles up against my Patriots here. All right, let's see. SM says Stinson is quarterback 3 for your Rams. You like him, but you would take Zappe over him. Hey, whatever you guys are willing to part with in terms of like draft picks, we'll make it happen. You guys want to give up a fifth for him? Hey, let's do it. You guys want to give up a sixth rounder? I'm okay with it. You guys let me know at this point. I mean, but I got no beef with Zappe. He's been in a tough situation and stuff like that. And he did, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say he did great, but considering the circumstances, he didn't do bad. You know, he's a good backup if you have some talent to work with. Still can use some better coaching and stuff, but hey, like he won a couple games for us over the years, so not a bad option at all to have for quarterback number 3. But I happen to like Joe Milton a lot, so yeah, Zappe's got to go. Let's see. Yes, give me a ring. Yes. Let JB fix it. I will fix it. Believe it. Believe it. Absolutely. I'll go ahead and take that call. Let's see. Mike says Zappe gonna get cut, and so yeah, I believe that's gonna be the case there. But I'm still holding out that we can make some type of a trade. Even if it is like like a 2026 like six rounder or something like that. I'm okay with that. I'm just hoping that we can get something for him. But he's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad. I mean, especially you look at a team like the Rams and the receivers that you guys currently have and stuff like that. The backs at the back, just the whole system that you guys have. I have no doubt that Zappe can be a very tolerable backup and stuff like that. So that wouldn't be bad at all. I mean, sure, you got Jimmy G, but when Jimmy goes down, and believe me, if you play Jimmy more than 6 games, he'll go down and stuff like that. So, yeah, or either Cooper Cup has enough and says, why is he quarterbacking if Stafford would ever go down? A guy like Zappe can come in and bring some zap to him. All right, welcome back, JJ. Let's see. Mike says Matt Milano out for the year. Out for the year. That's brutal. That's brutal. Some of these injuries is just extremely hard to watch. And you hate to see it because it's like you got to wait like a whole year for these guys to come back, another year older. It's just a lot. All right, but after the kickoff here, now in the return, he's at the 25, the 30, brought down at the 36-yard line. And that's where the New England Patriots will take over with the football. And Jalen Rager, he is returning for his roster spot at this point. If he doesn't make it as a returner, he's out of here. Again, JB, apologize. I haven't put the poll question up there. Had to think of a good poll question that wasn't going to be too easy. All right, so Brissett back up under center here. Multiple tight ends, two receivers, one back in the backfield. Snaps it, gives it to Stevenson, and Stevenson, between the right guard and right tackle, picks up 3 yards in the play. He's got 6 carries for 18 yards. All right, poll question now is officially up. I meant to do it earlier, but got a little bit distracted there. But yeah, which team will have the greatest improvement from last season? I didn't want to ask who's going to win more games because I know what everybody's going to put. So I put something who's going to have the greatest improvement from last year to this year. 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Gets the snap. Brissett Throws one deep, nice touch, but overthrew his guy Polk. Oh my goodness. SM says that's a good question, JB. And so yes, I had to think like you see your boy almost at the end of the first quarter here. It took me a minute to think of a question because like if I would have asked who would have won more games, it would have easily have been, like the Eagles and stuff like that. So I had to think of a question that would really cause at least some kind of thought process here. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Come on, Brissett. You gotta hit these receivers, bruh. Brissett. Oh my goodness, he almost slipped on the play. About got sacked, threw that one, just flung it forward there. In which I mean, I guess considering the circumstances, Brissett, what are we doing? Just calm down. Just calm down. I feel like he's trying too hard. I've seen enough of Brissett the last couple years to know that he's better than this, but he's got to calm down. Like some of this, he just looked a little antsy back there. And I get it behind that offensive line. It's easy for me to say calm down, but I'm not the one that's, behind that offensive line, but still. All right, punts on the way. And it certainly is possible that the Eagles can make a big improvement from last year because I mean things started off great. They did start it off great, but towards the end of the season, the passing game just fell apart. But then you add a guy like Saquon there, that's going to help. The defense got to look out for him. Obviously, we know the receivers that they've already got there, and so it's a lot right there to where if the coaching staff makes the difference, that's what's going to make the difference for the Eagles this season. Whether they are better or regress any, it's going to come down to the coaching staff making Jalen Hurts as comfortable as possible this upcoming season and stuff like that. That's what it's going to boil down to. Well, let's see. SM says, is Brissett playing well? Right now, no. Brissett is 3 of 7 for 17 yards and one pick. Brissett has not looked good so far this preseason, but a short sample size still. But his quarter is almost over. He was supposed to play one quarter, then they're going to play Drake May. At least that was the game plan that they communicated to us prior to the game. So doesn't look good because you can't throw the ball over in the red zone. Whenever you have a chance to come away with points, you have got to be sure when that ball comes out, like you can't turn the ball over like that. Now, in his defense, is it a little bit slippery out there? Yeah. Is it rainy out there? Yeah, but that's just football. That's just football. So I'm really looking, and of course, it's the preseason, so I'm sure, throughout practice and stuff like that, he has his ups, he has his downs and stuff. But I was really hoping that he could show a little something here just to, have that confidence and stuff like that. SM says the Eagles have a lot of talent. I think the question is coaching. That is the question. That is the question. We know they have a talent, and we know what Jalen Hurts can look like from 2 years ago. I mean, AJ Brown, you got a guy like him, Devontae Smith, and stuff like that. Saquon, you got guys, a great offensive line. So there is no excuse offensively why that offense should have, fell off the way it did last year. But they brought the pieces back, brought in new pieces. Kellen Moore, we'll see the addition of Kellen Moore. How does that help? And stuff like that. But yeah, there's no doubt about the talent. No doubt. No doubt. All right, let's see. JJ says, hopefully we can get JJ a better quarterback. And so, sound like you're not too fond of Sam Darnold. But yeah, I mean, McCarthy going down was just heartbreaking, heartbreaking. Because the kid, you can tell he was playing, he was gaining confidence, even though it was preseason, he was gaining confidence. And that's exactly what you want. This year was all about, hey, we'll get him some confidence, we'll let him, have his bumps, but also some positive stuff. But now, next year is going to be just like rookie season all over again for him. All right, but here goes the Eagles from their own 20-yard line. Kenny Pickett's going to line up under center here. You've got three receivers, one tight end, one back in the backfield. 2 minutes and 1 second left to go here in the first. Feeds it to the back in the back off the right side. He's not going anywhere. Will Shipley is stuffed. He loses a yard on the play. And that's McMillan and company there on the stop for the New England Patriots. Part of the reason why they were able to move on from Matthew Judon, aside from the fact that we know we're not competing for much this year, was simply the fact that we invested a lot of money in our younger guys and we're heavily investing in their development because of guys like that. All right, so second and 11 coming up. A minute and 24 seconds to go here in the first. 5 seconds on the play clock. Pickett looking, throws it, gets the completion before he shoved out of bounds there. He's going to pick up about a good 5 yards on the play. That's going to make it third and medium. And so Rising Rhino in the building. What's good with ya? What's good with ya, my guy? How are you? How are you? Meanwhile, there is an injured player right now, and I believe that is Steen, number 56, who's injured for the Philadelphia Eagles on the offensive line. So that's going to take us to the commercial there. Meanwhile, let's look at the poll question. We've got 3 votes right now, all for the Patriots. Be sure if you haven't already to go ahead and cast your vote and let JB know which team's going to have the greatest improvement from the previous season. Let's see. Rhino says, what's happening, man? And so, yeah, just over here making it do what it do, just watching some good old football here as we're all just enjoying, football season. We're ready for the regular season. I'm telling you, after we finish this week, I'm going to be looking like, is it regular season yet? Regular season, because we know the third week, it's going to be a lot of reserve guys playing. But, man, the countdown to not only that, but also college football starting as well. So your boy is hyped, but everything is good. SM says the Falcons are making good moves. That they are. That they are. And I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. I may not no longer live in Georgia for the moment and stuff like that, but at some point I do plan on returning. But I'm happy for him. I love the addition of adding Kirk Cousins, but if you're going to take Michael Penix Jr., then that's like, but hey, I get what they're trying to do. They have a game plan, and you got to believe in your game plan because at the end of the day, you have to be the one to answer for the results of the team and stuff like that, whether it works out or not. So you might as well go down doing what you believe in. But that being said, though, hey, I mean, it's an open division over there. It's an open division. I like the Falcons in that division, honestly, but it's an open division. And I think for this in that division also, I think for the Saints, it's important to keep an eye on Spencer Rattler and all like that. Because I feel like if Derek Carr goes out there and Derek Carr gets injured and stuff like that, like he did last year, and he gives Spencer Rattler about 4 games to get adjusted to the like NFL speed and stuff like that, I feel like he could be a guy that can come out of nowhere and take the job. He's got the tools and stuff like that. If we remember his sophomore year, he was projected to be the #1 quarterback, and it's for a reason. Sure, he lost his job to a guy who eventually did become the #1 overall pick and stuff like that. So yeah, Spence has got some tools. And from what I seen last year in South Carolina, I felt like he really developed a lot that last year. So I think it'll transfer over to his time with the Saints. They're saying a lot of good things about him in camp too. So just someone to keep an eye out for, JB says. Let's see, Rhino says, I hear that regular season, baby. Yes. All right, so returning back to the action here, 3rd and 6 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Trips top of the formation, 1 receiver at the bottom of the screen. Got another receiver going in motion here. Patriots are sending blitz. Pickett on the move. Pickett brought down for the sack here. Wow. Big time play on 3rd down. Hey, who says that the Pats, lost their pass rusher, in which, I mean, of course, you can't replace Matthew Judon. I know that, but excellent job. This is what it's going to take for this unit. We have to grow together. All right, let's see. Mike says, any Paris Campbell, they're 3 today. And so I have not seen anything related to Paris Campbell. I got to see if he's injured or not, but that's a good question there, Mike. SM says, I would have drafted Odonza over Penix, but you get why they did it. And so, yes, it seems like if they wouldn't have done that, they were going to go edge and stuff like that, or at least they tried to trade back up to go for an edge rusher. But, hey, that guy right there going to the Bears, that is going to be huge right there for Caleb Williams. That's why people are so high because they went out there. I like what the Bears did at receiver to go out there and make sure that their quarterback's going to have the weapons he needs. SM says the Rattler fell too far in the draft. Sometimes that's a good thing, SM. If you're really that guy, like think of a guy like Brock Purdy and stuff like that. Fall into the 49ers, absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So sometimes you got to go backwards to go forward is what they say. Sometimes it's better to be worse and I'm sorry, to get taken later and stuff like that. And then you go in, lower expectations. You've got a starter in front of you, a better team and stuff like that. And then you go there, learn the ropes and stuff like that. And then, hey, when your numbers call, you go out there and you remind them, like, hey, I was that guy in college. You guys are wrong about me and stuff like that. Because you can never judge a guy's heart, and it's hard to really understand just how much he truly loves the game and stuff like that, and the work that he puts in behind the scenes. That's stuff that you find out over time. And so I can certainly see that being the case down there for the Saints, to where if he gets an opportunity, he could do something. Mike says we want Rattler. He's going to get us all jerseys here that say we want Rattler. And again, we're at the commercial because it's the end of the first quarter. And so far in this one, Kenny Pickett, 6 of 8 for 30 yards so far in this one. Jacoby Brissett for the Patriots, 3 of 7 for 17 yards passing. Not a lot of passing so far in this one. Not a lot of yards so far in this one either. But the score right now, Eagles 3, Patriots 0. Oh, yeah. To think that we are just counting down to the start of the season. Let's see. JJ says, I got to go. I'll see you later, JB. And so I appreciate you for coming through, JJ. Take care. Take care. All right, to start the second quarter here. And we got Drake May in there for the Patriots. Okay. SM says, later, Kaiba. All right, here we go. Drake May. So JB's fully locked in here. I want to see some positive stuff. Two receivers, two tight ends, one back. Gives it to the back, Antonio Gibson, and he's going to pick up 4 yards up the middle for the Patriots, taking it to the New England 33-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up. So Drake May. The conversation that everybody's been having is that, you know, some of us believe he's destined for greatness. We believe that he's kind of a project, to where, when I say project, like what Josh Allen was when he came out of Wyoming, in terms of having a lot to work with, throwing the ball, but the mechanics, they need to be worked on. And it's not a quick fix. It's not a quick fix. Some of this is going to take time. Meanwhile, they snap the ball, and before we can get the play off, we're already getting a penalty. What are we doing? False start here on the left tackle. And we've got real questions at the tackle position, guys. I mean, you want to know how to get after the Patriots and stuff like that? Just go after the tackles and stuff like that. And I'm unimpressed. Unimpressed right now. I mean, the entire offensive line right now, well, most of the offensive line is under fire right now with me, to where it's like, hey, y'all better show me something. But here we go. 2nd and 11 after the penalty. Shotgun formation. Drake looking. Drake on the move. Drake's going to scramble. Takes on the contact there, picks up 6 yards there on the scramble. That's going to make it 3rd and 5 coming up here. And hey, I mean, if you got to move, you got to move. I mean, SM said Mayday, and we got to make sure it doesn't turn into a real Mayday out there for him. So, but I'm watching that offensive line. On every play, I'm going to be watching that offensive line, because this is going to be critical. Whoever's going to be quarterbacking here, we need to ensure that they have time and that they feel confident to look downfield and give these young guys a chance to make a play. But now, 3rd and 5. Can Drake move the ball for us? Shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Snap the ball. Eagles only sent 4 defenders. He's looking. Throws it over the middle and gets a nice completion to the rookie receiver, Javon Baker. So rookie to rookie for the Patriots, first down here and 12 yards on the play. Let's go. Let's go. Excellent job. Got the ball there. That's what I'm talking about. Give your guy a chance to make the play, and that's what you do. It's just that simple. Let's keep it going. May up under center. Eagles sending pressure. Throws it. Gets the completion. All right, I like it. I like it. That's Wilcox with the catch there. But hold everything. It's going to be a penalty. Once again, another penalty. It's going to be on this. Let's see what they call though. Is it on the offensive line? What is it? What it? Wait, this may not be on us. This may not be on us. Oh, effing a passer. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, y'all got to stay away from our quarterback. We already seen one rookie quarterback out for the year. Y'all better stay away from our quarterback. We'll fight over ours. SM says nice throw. And so, yes, when it comes to a guy like Drake, man, you look at his North Carolina film, what do you know? He can throw the ball. Sure, the footwork may need a little bit of work and stuff like that, but he's got an arm and he can get that ball there. The other stuff I feel like he can learn over time, but he's going to need that offensive line to protect him. But here we go. After the penalty there. Now we're first and 10 at the Eagles 35-yard line here. So Drake May quarterbacking for the Patriots. It's going to be five wide here. Gets the snap, looking, quick pass, a little high, but it's snagged out the air by Kayshawn. Would say, what has happened to my guy Kayshawn? He's looking a lot different this year than he did last year. I'm telling you that. I mean, my man is playing with some confidence. He's out here snagging balls and stuff like that. I know it's just a couple yards there. I know. But I'm telling you, I'm seeing some good things. My man, he's no longer gambling and stuff like that at LSU, but he's out here 22 years old, extremely young, and when he was at LSU, he came in as a five-star recruit. Didn't live up to the hype. I'm not gonna lie, he didn't, but we know it's there, and I feel like he's tapping into it now. They feed it to the back, and the back get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Gibson on the carry. So now, third down coming up. So far in this one, Drake May is 3 of 3 for 18 yards passing, but does he have another first down in him? We're going to need at least a good 7, 8 yards to get him that first down. We're at the Eagles' 33-yard line. 11 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Eagles up right now 3-0. Got to get this first. SM says, forgot about Balte, and so I understand that. There's so many, I mean, the Patriots have like what, maybe 10 receivers right now on their depth chart, so there's a lot of guys currently right now on our depth chart. But third and 7, shotgun, 4 seconds right now on the play clock. Got to snap the ball, got to snap the ball. Does get the snap off in time. Throws one up there, nice and pretty. Oh, oh my goodness! I thought that was gonna be a catch here. Come on, y'all know better than to do this to JB. Show me a replay here. Tried to find Baker there. Baker working the sideline there best he could. Incomplete. JB wanted this one probably more than they wanted it. Oh, that should have been a catch. That should have been a catch. Oh, man. But I like the throw. I like the throw. All right, here we go. 4th and 7. Field goal unit. Kick is up, and the field goal is good. All right, so Joey Sly made that field goal attempt right there from 51 yards. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Instantly Drake May comes in the game and instantly you can see that uptake right there in terms of the momentum and stuff. So saw some positive things, but obviously you want to come away with a touchdown there. And that pass right there, I felt like should have I know it would have been a tough catch, but it should have been caught there on the sideline. But nonetheless, nice first drive. SM says May looking good, and so yes, yes, because he can throw that ball. He can throw that ball. I mean, that's all he did at North Carolina was throw that ball. I mean, whether it was 300 something yards, 400 something yards, my man threw that ball. Had North Carolina on the map. All right, but again, second quarter, 11 minutes and a second to go here in the second, and we're all tied up 3-3 in this one, thanks to a pair of field goals. Joey Sly made one for the Patriots, and Jake Elliott made one for the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, so meanwhile, we've got 4 votes right now in the poll, 3 for the Patriots, 1 for the Eagles. Be sure to cast your vote if you haven't done so already and let JB know what do you think when it comes to which team will have the greatest improvement from last season. Again, keyword is from last season. And for the Eagles, so far, Kenny Pickett, 6 of 8 for 30 yards passing so far for the Philadelphia Eagles offensively. Kenneth Gainwell is their leading rusher. He's got 3 carries for 8 yards for the Eagles, and he's also the leading receiver right now as well, our leader in receptions. He's got 3 catches for 10 yards. All right, and I know that these fans, they are watching. I mean, there's just so much to watch as a Patriot fan myself, in this game. Everything from our receivers. I'm always watching our receivers, obviously the quarterback play and stuff like that, but the offensive line is oh so critical because if we can just get the offensive line to be solid, that would help us out so much this upcoming season, so much. All right, John Ross on the return takes it to the 31-yard line of Philadelphia. All right, so here we go for the Eagles coming back out here for another offensive possession. They find themselves tied right now, 3-3 in this one here in the second quarter with 11 minutes, under 11 minutes to go in this one before we reach halftime. And let's see what the offense can do here for the Eagles. All right, first and 10, shotgun formation, gets the snap, looking, throws it, gets that one off just in time. It is completed there before he gets knocked out of bounds there. And again, that's Will Shipley. His first catch of the game picks up 7 yards on the play with 10 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Again, all tied up 3-3. Let's see. Esam says, do I like the new kickoff? It does take a little bit of getting used to SM, but given the alternative of the fear that if we didn't do this, we were going to lose perhaps the whole kickoff element, I rather this than to lose it and stuff like that. And I feel like over time, I'll get used to it and stuff. So there are some aspects that I don't like especially when it comes to trying to kick an onside kick, having to alert the team and stuff like that. Because you think about the Super Bowl between the Saints and the Colts where the Saints made their comeback because of a surprise onside kick. So you're basically eliminating that possibility. But aside from that, I mean, I understand why they did it, so I don't really have a problem with it, but it does eliminate some of that surprise element to it, if that makes sense. So I say I'm okay with it. I can see the pros and the cons, so I'm okay with it. And it's better than the alternatives. But here we go. First and 10 for the Eagles. Pickett, feeling the rush. Pickett brought down for a sack. This time, Keon Wright. And so, oh my goodness, Keon White's a man amongst boys out there. I'm telling you, this guy, if he ever just goes out there and gets, and this is what this season is going to be all about for him, go out there and establish yourself. Because once he gets established and stuff like that, I'm telling you, this guy's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And we have a lot of guys like that, guys that certainly have that potential. They just haven't been able to prove themselves as much, or either they have like 1 or 2 seasons up under their belt. All right, so after that sack there, throws it. Shipley makes one guy miss. Shipley in open space. Shipley still running, still fighting. Shipley's brought down at midfield. Going to be 3rd and 3. What are we doing? What did we expect? What did we expect? Oh my goodness. Wow. That was huge. We should not be giving up that kind of yardage there. That was huge. All right, so 3rd and 3 coming up. Ball at midfield. Let's see if they can get the first down off the Patriots defense and get a stop here. Receiver going in motion. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Fakes it to the back. Throws it. Gets the completion. Gets the first down before he's knocked down. Picks up about 6 yards on the play. And again, that is E.J. Jenkins with his second catch of the game. He's got 2 catches for 12 yards. All right, so first and 10. Two tight ends, bottom of the formation, two receivers, top of the screen. Tight end goes in motion here. Shotgun formation. 10 seconds on the play clock. Snaps the ball. Gives it to the back. In the back, up the middle. Picks up 4 yards there. And that's Lou Nichols with the carry. His first carry of the game. 4-yard pickup. Taking it to the Patriot 40-yard line. With 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. All right, we got 5 votes right now. Okay. Patriots still leading the poll. That makes JB happy. JB hopes you guys are right. All right, second and 6. Quick pass. Completed. And yeah, he's going to get brought down here fast. Tackled by Alex Austin. And that was Smith with the catch. So now third down coming up. Another third down situation. 3rd and 6. Can the Eagles convert here or will the Patriots lock it down and stop them? Eagles did move the ball well last time out there, but had to settle for a field goal. Let's see what happens here. Out of the shotgun. Remember, ball right now at the Patriots 40-yard line. Gets the snap in the pocket. He spins. He's running. He's looking. He's running. Not going to make it. Not going to make it. But there is a penalty, so let's see what the penalty is going to be first. All right, that looks like it's going to be on the offense there. So I imagine that they will decline that. Yep, holding on the offense. They will decline. SM says, just notice the McCourty brothers commentating. That's dope. And so, yeah, I mean, they've been pretty vocal this whole, off season. How do you guys feel about RG3 being let go from ESPN, by the way? Speaking of commentation and stuff like that, how do you guys feel about RG3 being let go by ESPN earlier today? Okay, 4th and 9. Feeling the pressure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pressure all around Kenny Pickett. They planted him like a flag out there. Wow. And you notice every time the Pats are back there getting to him in this first half and stuff like that, it's always somebody different. It's not necessarily one person that's necessarily causing havoc there, but it's a unit. And as a team, they are getting after it. They are just winning their assignments and stuff like that, which is why the Patriots spent so much money to invest in their young guys. They certainly didn't spend any money in free agency or anybody else, but they did do it to retain their young talent, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. So thanks to that, that's going to be a turnover on downs. It's going to be Patriots with the football when we come back from the commercial with under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. And a game that's all tied up 3-3 in this one. I hope first play, we just do a play action fake and let Drake May just launch a deep one into the end zone for a touchdown. That would make JB so happy right now. That is what JB's hoping to see happen. And again, we're at the commercial here. All right, let's see. All right, and again, still right now at the commercial here. And so far in this one, comparing both teams here. Look at passing wise, Kenny Pickett, 10 of 12 right now. Let's see, they say 62 yards. He's been sacked 4 times, though, so far in this one. And then for the Patriots, Drake May, 3 of 4 for 18 yards. Jacoby Brissett, 3 of 7 for 17 yards in the interception. As some said, did you see RG3's tweet? And so I actually did not get to see what he tweeted and stuff like that because I was too busy at work and stuff like that. But I certainly am going to check it out now. Right, but first and 10. So they're starting off at the Eagles' 49-yard line. Good field position. Gets the snap. Running back. Picks up the blitz. Throws it. Got to make somebody miss. Does make somebody miss. Makes somebody else miss as well before he's brought down from behind, but he picks up 6 yards in the process. And that's Jalen Polk. That's one thing about them former Washington receivers. They can get that yak, and we're going to need a lot of that here for this team. Nice little side throw there because number 17 tried to get a handout on it. All right, here we go. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Back in the backfield's Kevin Harris. Feeds it to him. Harris up the middle. Harris gets away from 1. Harris keeps his footing. Harris fights forward to the 29-yard line. He picks up 14 yards on the play. Kevin Harris on the carry. Excellent job that time. Got away from the first defender here. Kevin Harris is running hard. He is running hard out there. Right, they snap it and gonna get back to almost line of scrimmage there. Lost a yard in the carry. He's got 2 carries for 13 yards here. Second and 11 coming up. Ball at the Eagles' 30-yard line. All right, so here we go. 5. Let's see, we got 4 receivers. We got 1 tight end. On this play, snaps it, looking, throws it, incomplete. Oh man, incomplete. Tried to get it quickly to Javon Baker, but it's incomplete. Third down coming up, 3rd and 11. I mean, he got the ball there, but incomplete. All right, here we go. 4:05 left to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 11 here. Looking, throws it to the back. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. 23 yards there. Wow. Jamichael Hasty with the nice screenplay because that time they tried to blitz. The guy thought that the running back was trying to block for the blitz there, so avoided him. Just for it to end up being a screen. Excellent play call. Excellent. As the SM says, I heard Jason Kelsey is replacing him. I don't know if I would have kept. I would have personally kept RG3 as well. Really, we see enough of Jason Kelsey. Enough. Enough is enough. All right, first and goal here for the Pats. Oh, nice carry there. About 4 yards on the play by Jamichael. SM says nice. And so far in this one, my man Drake May is 5 of 7 for 47 yards passing so far in this one, but can he lead this team into the end zone right now? We want a touchdown. Again, they say Drake May is supposed to play until somewhere in the middle of that 3rd quarter and stuff like that. Personally, I hope we score, get the ball back, and run a 2-minute offense. Polk goes in motion. They're going to feed it to the back and the back. Oh, yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. SM says he agrees. I mean, it's just the truth. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, like a hater or anything when it comes to Jason Kelsey. I do like, both him and Travis and stuff like that. I feel like the fans that they got, they deserve it and stuff like that. They worked hard to get in the position that they have. They have an awesome mom and stuff like that. But that being said, come on now. This is like, I mean, I like RG3 because, he kept it a buck. He kept it a buck and he voiced his opinion. I may not always 100% agree with everything, but he kept it a buck and you always knew where he was coming from. You know, it wasn't just scripted stuff. You knew where he was coming from. And he stood up for the players, stood up for the players as well. But I don't know. I wouldn't want to work for ESPN. There was once upon a time where ESPN would have been like a dream job, but now they're letting people go left and right all the time. And so it's like, yeah. All right, but here we go. 2 minute warning. 2 minute warning. And just a heads up, JB's next live stream is going to be on Saturday between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. And so that's definitely going to be one that you're going to want to check out because the Bears, they've been must see so far in this preseason and stuff like that. And then the Bengals. Want to take a good look at the Bengals, the new look Bengals and stuff like that and see, what they got in store. So that one should be a very intriguing preseason matchup and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. But yes, that's going to be the next game that JB does live stream. And again, we're at the 2 minute warning, but when we come back, it's going to be third and goal for the Patriots at the 4 yard line of the Eagles. Again, 7 plays, 45 yards in just under 4 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. SM says, if Caleb is playing, that he's watching, all right, sign SM up. I mean, I feel like this is definitely an important phase here where you go ahead and you play him at least a quarter, ideally a quarter. So let him go out there and get that, and then you shut him down the next week and let him get ready for the regular season. That's what I would think would be the approach. But hey, I'm not a Bears reporter, so I have no idea. But I would think so. I would think so. And again, we've got 5 votes in the poll right now with the Patriots leading the poll here, 4 out of 5. I know we can get a couple more votes in to let JB know which team will have the greatest improvement from last season. All right, so returning back here, coming back from the 2 minute mark here. All right, let's see. And May has it. Oh, he's going to run for it, and he's going to get a touchdown. So touchdown, Patriots, and it comes from the rookie QB running it this time, Drake May. That's how you finish in the red zone right there. Coming away with a touchdown. Whether it's passing, whether it's running, JB just wants to see that firework going off after he finally scored a touchdown. Let's go. And that time they were all thinking running back there, but Drake May says, hey, I got reels. I can do it. Field goal is up. Field goal is good. Wow. So, all right. So we finally got a touchdown in this game, and it came from the New England Patriots, guys. How about that? All right, and again, thanks to that touchdown there, the Patriots are getting an opportunity to go ahead and punt this one. And we'll get to see the 2-minute offense here ran by the Eagles, in which I assume, considering how long Kenny Pickett's already played here, that he'll be the guy to run this 2-minute offense. But we'll see what the coaching staff decides to do. Patriots have all 3 timeouts. All right, so again, still awaiting the return here from the commercial. I'll tell you what, though, this first half, it is flying by. I feel like this first half is just flying by. Again, that last scoring drive was 8 plays, 49 yards, and 3 minutes and 58 seconds off the clock there by the Pats. Again, that was an excellent drive there to finish off in the end zone. And that's what you want to see. Build the confidence, show the decision making, as well as the skill that we all know that you got. But here we go. Kickoff. It's going to be returned. It's at the 20. Oh, trying to bounce it outside here at the 30, 35. Okay, brought that to the 36-yard line. So, wow, what an excellent return there for 37 yards. SM said, who scored the touchdown? Drake May ran it in there for the Patriots, SM. Drake May ran it in there. And yes, it was the read option there. Kept it himself, pulled it in. It was there. It was there. The defense, they were clearly following the running back, so it was there. Couldn't have did it better myself, SM. Couldn't did it better myself. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Trying to avoid the rush. He's just going to scramble for his life here. And he's going to pick up 3 yards there. Kenny Pickett, his first scramble, official scramble on the play there. He was sacked the other times there, but that time able to pick up 3 yards there on the play. 2nd and 7. They're hurrying up now here in the shotgun. Pickens throws it, gets the completion, but he's going to be real shy of that first down marker. At least 2 yards. Looks like a long 2 yards if you ask me. But Eagles are moving with some urgency here. Maybe if the Patriots can get a stop, maybe we can use our timeouts. 3rd and 3. Pickett throws that one, and there was a flag as well. All bad signs for the offense. SM says almost sacked him. SM says Rams tried getting Uche, and he turned him down. And so, yeah, that's true. That's true. Josh did turn him down. False start offense. All right, we got 1 minute left to go here in the first half of play. Good old Gerard Mayo. That would have been a nice pickup, though, for the Rams if they would have been able to make that happen. It would have been a nice little pickup. All right, this is a big third down right now. This is very big. Because the Patriots can get a stop, we might can see them run a minute off, well, less than a minute offense. But Pickett, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pickett is running like he's a fullback out there. He is running like he is a fullback. SM says, I think he took less money to stay in New England. That's loyalty. He did. He did. And I appreciate that from him. We need every team needs their core guys of loyal guys who will take less. And I'm not asking you to take a disrespectful amount, but just don't ask to break the bank because everybody can, break the bank and stuff like that. So, especially considering the fact that he knows his team is going through a rebuild, but he clearly wants to be a part of it. That tells me he likes the defense, and what I mean, the defense is looking promising. If we can get the offense to catch up and stuff like that, then hey, look out. But man, we need all the loyal people we can get. That's for sure. So good old Drake May and the Pats, and so now being at halftime there. I mean, my takeaway from the first half, we saw obviously Kenny Pickett for the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll start with the Eagles there. He was 11 of 13 for 67 yards there. So going 11 of 13 for 67 yards passing there in that first half. I mean, completion wise, yeah, but you still want to see a couple big throws there. He did try to hit one to John Ross earlier in the game, like very early in the game, was unable to do it. As for the Patriots, Jacoby Brissett started off 3 of 7 for 17 yards and one interception. And that interception, you just can't do that in the red zone there. I mean, was a bad read there. The guy clearly baited him into him and took it, and he fell for it. But as a veteran, I expect him to know better than to turn the ball over in the red zone and stuff like that. Save that for the Josh Allens of the world. And then Drake May went in there. Drake May, 5 of 7 for 47 yards passing and not bad at all. All good stuff I've seen so far from him. He's moving around and stuff like that. He's got 2 carries for 10 yards and stuff. I do hope that he gets to play most of the third. I know that they said that he'll play some of the third, but I hope that it's most of the third. Let him play. I'd let him play the entire third and stuff like that. SM says he likes what he saw from May as well. And so, yes. And then that deep ball, I know it was incomplete, but that deep ball to Baker, I like that pass as well. I like what I'm seeing. The only thing that I want to see is this offensive line get better. We have to improve this offensive line. If we can get a good offensive line, we can give Drake May time and stuff like that. But we cannot put him behind that offensive line if the offensive line is going to get him destroyed and stuff like that. But Drake May's got the tools. He's got the tools. And Joe said, "Let's go Philly." Meanwhile, we've got 7 votes right now. Okay, keep the votes coming in. And again, if you're just joining, we're currently right now at halftime with the Patriots leading right now 10-3. The New England Patriots, they did score thanks to the legs of rookie quarterback Drake May running it in there for a touchdown. Meanwhile, speaking of rushing, you look at the Philadelphia Eagles. As a team, they have 8 carries for 22 yards on the ground. Kenneth Gainsbow's got 3 carries for 8 yards. Kenny Pickett ran it 2 times for 6 yards. He's been running for his life back there. My man's been sacked already 4 times in the first half. That's right, 4 times in the first half and stuff like that. Lou Nichols, he's got 1 carry for 4 yards. Will Shipley has 2 carries for 4 yards, but he's been getting it done in terms of receiving wise. 2 catches for 26 yards, including that 19-yard catch that he had on that second and long situation. You got E.J. Jenkins, the tight end. He's got 2 catches for 12 yards. Kenneth Gainsborough, he's got 3 catches for 10 yards, so they're really utilizing these backs at the backfield heavily right now. John Ross, 1 catch, 9 yards. Britton Covey, 1 catch, 5 yards. Jacob Harris, a catch for 5 yards. And Aeneas Smith, 1 catch for 0 yards so far for the Eagles. And looking at the Patriots now, Ramondre Stevenson, when it comes to rushing, he had the most carries, 6 carries for 18 yards. Kevin Harris has 2 carries for 13 yards. Drake May, ran it 2 times for 10 yards, including that rushing touchdown. Antonio Gibson, 4 carries for 8 yards. Jamichael Hasty, 2 carries for 3 yards. Now, receiving wise, Jamichael Hasty has the one catch for 23 yards there. Javon Baker, he's got a catch for 12 yards. Austin Hooper, one catch, 9 yards. Jalen Rager, one catch, 7 yards. Jalen Polk, one catch, 6 yards. Mitchell Wilcox, one catch, 4 yards. Kayshawn Bote, one catch for 2 yards. And Demario Douglas, one catch for 1 yard. So basically, look, we got 8 guys I just listed right there that got one catch and stuff like that. Nobody in the Patriots has more than one catch right now. We got to change that. Someone's got to separate themselves and say, "Hey, I'm your best guy." Someone's got to do it. SM says McCourty brothers look like they can still play, LOL. And so, oh yeah, no doubt about it. Especially Devin, no doubt about it. But you know how that goes. It was time for them. It was time. It was time. These guys know when to walk away. But again, right now, currently at the commercial. And just a reminder, as I stated earlier, the next live stream for the JB&M is going to be Saturday, and that's going to be between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. That will be my next live stream there between the Bengals and the Bears. Hopefully, we'll get to see a good amount of Caleb Williams in that one there. And also, it'd be nice to see, you know, the starters for both of those two teams played an extended amount of time, but absolutely looking forward to that matchup. I think it's going to be a good one. It could be one of those games that actually hits the over when it comes to scoring. All of this as we fight to get to the regular season and stuff like that because we really want to get to that regular season. And again, currently right now at the half, but we got 7 votes here, so it's never too late to cast your vote and to let us know which team is going to have the greatest improvement from last season. Right now, Patriots here leading the poll here. JB would like for it to stay that way, but obviously cast your vote and let JB know what you think. And let's see, SM says September 5th. Oh yes, good old September 5th. Yes. I am so looking forward to the start of the regular season. I'm looking forward to the first weekend of college football and stuff, even week 0. I'm even excited for week 0 and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. And again, the score right now, Patriots up 10-3, thanks to rookie quarterback Drake May coming in there and saving the day with the scramble in there for a touchdown. So tell me, SM, how are you feeling about your Rams schedule and stuff like that? Who do you guys play opening game? Yeah, let me know who you guys will be playing the opening week of the NFL season, which we're all so hyped about. Cannot wait. Oh, you guys start off against the Lions, huh? Yeah, that's a tough game. Tough game. Oh, wow. Good old Matthew Stafford going again. Where is it going to be at? Is it going to be at the Lions or at the Rams? But yeah, that's going to be a really good game right there. I'm looking forward to seeing that. A nice back and forth kind of game, I feel like. As some says, playoff rematch. And he's all about that playoff rematch. And so, yes, that's right. How could I forget that playoff rematch there? So, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. You said Detroit again, shaking your head. And so, oh yeah. There's nothing like getting revenge to start off the next season and stuff like that. I mean, hey, you guys are thinking about it. Baltimore's thinking about it against Kansas City and stuff like that. There's a lot of teams thinking about revenge and stuff like that. As for my team and the Patriots, hell, there's a lot of teams that I'd like to get revenge on, but unfortunately, we ain't got the manpower yet to do it. But there's a lot of teams I'd like to get revenge on right now. Believe it. But that's tough. That's tough because Detroit, nice 1-2 combination in the backfield for Detroit, and then great receiver, tight end. I mean, shoot, you name it, and it's like, whoo, absolutely. All right. So meanwhile, all right. Let's see. All right, give JB 1 second here. All right, SM says, who do the Pats play? Yeah, so we open the season against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be against the Cincinnati Bengals at the Cincinnati Bengals at that. So we'll be going down there, and that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. This will really tell me if my theory about the Cincinnati Bengals is accurate or not. I feel like they're always a team every year that they get off to a slow start offensively. Like Joe Burrow comes out to where it's like everybody's like, okay, he's going to light it up. And then it takes a couple games. But once he gets it going, then he gets it going and stuff like that. But I'm going to see if it takes them a little while to get going this year offensively. And for my team's sake, I hope that's the case. I hope that is the case and my analysis is correct. But yeah, we play Cincinnati. Got to go down to the Lions Den, you can say. But JB's just hoping I'm hoping that it's close with a chance at the end. All right, and again, still here awaiting the return to get the second half on the way because I'm ready to see more of Drake May. I really am. As for the Eagles, I mean, they evaluated, more of Kenny Pickett. So we'll see if Tanner gets the nod in the second half, Tanner McKee. We'll see if he gets the nod or not. All right, so getting ready to start the third quarter. Finally back to the action here. This time the Patriots will be kicking it off, so we'll get to see what the Eagles do. First possession here of the second half. Kickoff on the way. Catches it from his own 5-yard line. It's out to 10, 15, 20. Brought down to the 22-yard line. SM says they should put McKee in. I feel like they will. I feel like they have to. I feel like they have to because from what I hear, it seems like it might be a quarterback competition for who's going to be the backup quarterback, and which would be very embarrassing for Kenny Pickett if he went out there and just flat out lost it. That would be embarrassing. But let's see. What will the Eagles do here? Who's going to trot out there at quarterback? First and 10 for Philadelphia. And that's exactly who's in there right now. Tanner's in there. Shotgun formation, three receivers, one tight end, one back. Gonna hand it to the back and the back off the right guard there. And Will Shipley's gonna pick up 6 yards on the carry. Second and 4 coming up from the Eagles' 29-yard line. So trying to get off to a good start here in the second half, here in the third quarter. Second and 4. All right, so everybody close to the line here, bunched in. One back in the backfield. Gets a snap from his own 29-yard line. Hands it to the back, and Shipley's going to pick up a yard here. So we got 3rd and 3. I mean, we got guys getting flung to the ground and stuff like that. All right, 3rd down. Let's see what happens. Can they convert? Can they get the first? Can Tanner make it do what it do? 5 seconds right now in the play clock. 3rd and 3. Snaps it. Throws it from the pocket. And, oh, gets the completion. Gets the completion. Wow. Come on, Bledsoe. You got to make a play on that ball. You're better than that. All right, so here we go. Couple tight ends here on the play. Tanner looking, throws it, completed. What is the DB doing? He's slipping and tripping, and what is he doing? Joseph Ngata with the catch, saying, I got you. Picked up 11 yards and the first, takes it to the Patriots' 46-yard line. Let's see what happens here. I mean, simple move, but I get it. Could be right out there. I get it. SM says, who did y'all joint practice with? And so it was the Eagles, and so that we did a joint practice with the Philadelphia Eagles. So this week, yes, with the Eagles. SM says, dang, good throw. And so, yeah, Tanner's showing that he should be quarterback too. Tanner throws it, completed. Shipley again picks up 5 yards there. SM says McKee outplaying Pickett, and so it's the same way in camp. He should be quarterback too, which is, I mean, really bad for Pickett's cause. But what can I say? I mean, Trey Lance, he's a third string quarterback, so sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it just happens. All right, so we got 2nd and 5 here. Shotgun. Gives it to the back, and Shipley's going to pick up 4 yards on the play. It's going to make it 3rd and short here coming up. 3rd and 1 from the Patriots' 37-yard line. And one would imagine with just 1 yard to go, why not hand it off to the back again? Will Shipley so far today, 5 carries for 15 yards. Imagine a name like Steel Chambers. That's like a Hall of Fame name by itself right there. Steel Chambers. It's got a nice ring to it. All right, but here we go. Shotgun here. And Tanner's looking to pass here on 3rd and 1. They want to see what he can do. Throws it to the back, and oh, he's short. How did he not get that? I guess we'll never know. But wow, he is short. SM says that Shipley guy is playing good. And so, yeah, the rookie from Clemson, Will Shipley, definitely was a big piece of Clemson's offense. Although last year they had another running back who was more of a power back, so they reduced him to just like a lot of the passing work and stuff. But yeah, he's really good. He's just the kind of running back that the Eagles want. But here we go, 4th and 1. Will they really? Oh, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. I don't think he got it, even if they did recover it. He's short. Whoever has the ball is Patriot ball. It's Patriot ball. Look at it. He couldn't handle the snap there. That's gonna mess you up there. But he did get it back, but it didn't matter because he was short. Look at that again. Look at it. The tush push ain't pushing. No gain. Major stop by the Patriots defense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. They want to get big. They want to get physical. That's how you do it. SM says good stop. Yes. Now that should get you fired up. Now let's go ahead and connect on a deep bomb real quick to one of our receivers here. That's what JB wants to see. They took off a lot of time on that drive, though. I will say that for it to end up with no points there. I'll say that much. But right now, currently at the commercial, so okay, that's a great stop. Great stop. That adds confidence, especially in that interior and stuff like that. We all know what happened with Christian Bazemore. I'm always, hoping the best for him and stuff like that and his, recovery and all like that. So, but this is big. This is big. Braden, Braden, what's good with you? How are you? Braden, Braden, Braden. And again, right now, currently still here at the commercial, awaiting the return here, thanks to the Patriots defense getting that 4th down stop. The tush push wasn't pushing. The tush push looked more like the butt fumble on that play, honestly. Braden says doing good. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Braden, who do your Packers open a season with this year for the regular season? Who do you guys open up with? All right, 10-3. Braden says, "Are you disappointed Judon got traded?" I am disappointed. My first initial reaction was I was disappointed, Braden, because I liked him. I liked him. I felt like he was a great leader, a great teammate, and stuff like that. But at the same time, getting a 3rd round pick, I did not think we were going to get a 3rd round pick back and stuff like that. So that part is positive, and I understand it. I understand it because we're in a rebuild. He's towards like the peak of his he's in his better years and stuff. So coming off an injury, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, Drake, what? Talk to me, Drake. What happened? What happened? How could we lose the ball like this? Disaster almost struck. Drake. Oh man. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't my favorite move, Braden, but I'm happy for him going to Atlanta, and I hope that they do end up paying him because my man deserves to get paid. SM says, if Eagles want to keep Pickett, then the Rams will happily take McKee for a 7th. All right, 2nd and 15, shotgun. May looking, May on the run. May's gonna run. He's gonna pick up 5 yards there. Okay, that's gonna bring it back to 3rd down. I was really hoping he was about to sling it. Let's see. Braden says Eagles in Brazil. Okay, okay. Oh wow. Wow. That's right. I forgot it was the Eagles there, and so okay. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Oh, come on, Drake. Shotgun. Drake looking. Drake going deep. Drake has a guy. Oh, how do you drop that? Baker, how do you drop that? Oh my goodness, how do you drop that? How do you drop that? It was there. What is it going to take for us to get a deep completion? I feel like I've been waiting seasons for this. What is going on? That time, Drake stepped up, put the ball out there perfectly. Perfectly. You did everything right, but just finish the catch, baby. It was right there. It was right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That one hurt. That one hurt, y'all. That one hurt. That one hurt. Jay, that one hurt. Eagles on a return there. Picks up a couple yards there. That one hurts JB so much. Braden says, how's Drake May doing? And so Drake's doing good. He's 5 of 8 for 47 yards. He's had 2 deep balls to specifically Baker that's just been drops. Like good deep balls, just drops. Plays that you got to make and stuff like that. But oh my goodness. That one hurts. As some said, they got to give Mace more time, and so yes, they do. Although May's awareness to take off and run a couple times to avoid taking that hit and stuff like that, that's been nice on him. But yes, offensive line, that's the biggest concern. That's why they're trying to start Jacoby Brissett because they know the offensive line is not up to par to where it needs to be and stuff like that at all. So that's why this season they're trying to start Jacoby Brissett. But man, that hurt. That hurt. JB's gonna need a minute after that. Let's see. Brandon says so. Baker is struggling, and so he's had 2 drops that I'm not gonna say they were the easiest drops of the world, but I mean drop, like the easiest catches and stuff like that. But big time players make those big time plays, and if he wants to live up to the hype that he's been putting out there and that I believe that he will eventually, those are just plays you got to make. Those are plays you got to make. But I'm not going to hound him too much and stuff like that because I'm trying to remember who was the rookie receiver last year that had a couple drops and everybody was harsh on him in the preseason, but it paid off regular season. But that's tough. That's tough. SM said, how did dude drop that? And so I don't know. I don't know. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. That hurt JB feelings right there. Like that. It was there. It was literally there. I gotta remind myself it's just the preseason. This is gonna happen. But it was there. It was there. Ricky or not, you gotta get that. But he did beat the coverage. He did. You know what? That's right, Braden. That was a couple seasons ago. Why was I thinking it was last year? That was a couple seasons ago. Yeah, it was Jamar Chase. I remember everybody was talking about his drops and stuff like that. So I'm not going to criticize the guy too much there. It has been raining a lot out there. Both preseason games that the Patriots have played have been in rain, but that's still a part of the thing. But anyways, I'm hoping the defense can get a 3-and-out so we can see more of Drake May because I know at some point in the third quarter they're going to take him out and put Joe Milton the third in there, and I need to see my man get a deep completion for JB to be happy. But man, that hurt. That hurt. All right, but here we go. Eagles with the football. Tanner looking, throws it. And oh, an easy completion, but they're going to call a flag there. He might have pushed off. He might have pushed off there, which would explain why he was so open. Oh man, this is why I probably don't stream my team all that much because that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That should have been a completion. That should have been a completion. All right, third quarter with 8 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the third. Patriots up 10-3, but right now, Eagles with the football. Feeds it to the back. All right. Nichols picks up 3 yards there on the carry. He's got 2 carries for 7 yards in this one. 2nd and 7 coming up from the Philadelphia 49-yard line. All right. Meanwhile, we've got 8 votes in the poll right now. And so Patriots leading the poll here, 62%. Okay. All right. So now the Eagles here, they're going to line up here and go 5 wide here on this play from their own 49-yard line. 2nd and 7, snaps it, looking, throws it, complete. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it as if the ball bit him on a thumb or something there, but incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up. But he had a lot of space. He had a lot of space. Third quarter, 7 minutes and 27 seconds to go here in the third. Again, right now, Patriots on top, 10-3. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Come on, defense, make a play for us. Make a play for us. Tanner throws it. Gets the completion again near the sidelines. What are we doing? What are we doing? What's his name? Dow Jr.? Who is this? Another first down. First and 10, shotgun. Feeds it to the back. All right, going to pick up 3 yards there. 2nd and 7 coming up from the New England 38-yard line. And at this point, I'm wondering if we're even going to get to see Drake May one more drive. I at least need one more drive from my man Drake May. I need at least give JB that. Give me that. I believe we can get a deep completion. I'd like to see a deep touchdown, honestly. But 2nd and 7. SM says, why did the Eagles trade for Pickett? And so that is a question in itself. And stuff like that. I mean, I'll tell you why in a second I feel like they did it. But here we go. 2nd and 7. McKee throws it, caught by the back, takes on that contact, put him to sleep down there. That time he cradled him, put him down. That was it. 3rd and 5 coming up from the 36-yard line. Can the defense get a stop for me with 6 minutes to go here in the third? Five minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the third. Looking, throws it, gets the completion, but he's short. He is short, and that's going to put him in 4th and 1 from the New England 32-yard line. Do they want the smoke this time? They couldn't handle it last time. Are they going to try to roll the dice again? But yeah, one thing I have noticed about the Eagles traditionally, the Eagles, they really want to have a big time backup quarterback. And when I say big time backup quarterback, just a backup quarterback who they feel brings experience and can start and stuff like that. I mean, they tried it with Marcus Mariota and stuff like that. That was a fail and stuff like that. But even if you go back many years ago, they had Vince Young, they had Jflocka. Ooh, was he short? Was he short? He was short. He was short. Come on, officials, say it with me now. He was short. That's gonna be close though. That's gonna be real close. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be real close. But he was brought down fast. That should be another stop. All right, we're gonna bring out the chains here. Come on, please be short. Please be short. If I have any chance that Drake May is gonna get back in the game for one more drive. And Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Well, it's a first. Let's see. Brandon says, fun fact, Lou Nichols, the Eagles running back, like the video you made of him, he was also drafted by the Packers. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, Braden. That's what's up. Yeah, that is great. That is what's up. All right, fresh new set of downs here. I'd love to see a turnover, but instead, we're going to get a review here. So they'll go ahead and look and see about the spot here. Coach's challenge. And some says challenge it, LOL. He says you gotta challenge it. You gotta challenge it. And so right now we're at the commercial because they are reviewing the play. But yeah, with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left to go, if the Patriots stick to their current script and stuff like that, then yeah, that it will probably be Joe Milton. I would think if they get the ball with under 4 minutes left to go in the third, I would think it would be Joe Milton time. So I'm hoping to get one more drive out of Drake May, but obviously I'm not the coach, so we'll see. Again, this current drive, 8 plays, 46 yards, 3 minutes and 50 seconds in terms of time of possession. Yeah, I'm pretty sure by the time the Pats get the ball back, it's probably going to be Joe Milton time. All right, so yeah, so checking the replay there. This one would be tough to overturn. It would just be tough to overturn. Oh, but they did. Okay. Well, I'll take it. All right. So, hey, how about that? I will take it. I will take it. Braden said, did Brissett play tonight? Yeah, he played the whole first quarter. It was nothing. He threw an interception in the red zone. He was like 3 for 7 for like 17 yards, threw a pick. Wasn't that impressive. But here we go. Drake. Come on, Drake. Throw it downfield. Just throw it. Get rid of it. All right. Here we go. Let's pass it again. We don't need to run the ball. I need to see what this kid can do. Just keep throwing it right now. But yeah, offensive line has to give him time. This offensive line can give him time. I'm telling you, he can do some stuff, but they need to give him some time. All right, here we go. May up under center for their own 32-yard line. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Feeds it to the back. Kevin Harris picks up 3 yards in the play, 3rd and 7 from the New England 35-yard line. Can he get the first down here? I'm hoping he does. All right, here we go. SM says, with a good O-line, May is going to be a problem. All right, 3rd and 8. Gets the snap. Throws one up there, and it's going to be incomplete. But there is a flag. There is a flag, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Not exactly how I drew it up, but we'll take it. But yes, with an offensive line, the kid's going to be a problem. But we got to get an offensive line. And with all that cap space, you got to think that we can go out there and find 5 big guys that can go in there and block and give him some time. If we can't get a number one receiver, I understand that. It's tough to get a number one receiver. They want the perfect situation. I get that. But we can go out there and get some linemen. Come on, Baker. Redeem yourself. Redeem yourself out here. 1st and 10. May. Moving around. Hopping around. May. Running for his life now. Just throws that one away. Just throws that one away. I mean, he didn't have no choice. The offensive line's not getting him time. Give him some time. I want to see the kid get a deep completion here. Again, 3rd quarter, 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. The Patriots leading 10-3. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Quick pass, completed, and gets brought down. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down coming up. Well, better make it one to count. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. May. Oh, he gets brought down for the sack. No. Yeah, this is, yeah, they're not going to bring him back out after this drive. Offensive line's just not even helping. This is bad, really bad. No kind of pass protection. No kind of pass protection from that offensive line whatsoever. Why are they even collecting a check at this point? Punts on the way. SM says, were the rumors true of Ayuk turning down the Patriots? Yes. Yes. Because the Patriots did indeed offer him a deal to where he would have gotten about $32 million a year, stuff like that. But he quite frankly did not like the idea of playing with the Patriots. His reason being unknown quarterback, basically. Like he didn't like the quarterback situation. Not to mention the lack of competitiveness. So those 2 reasons, yes, Brandon Ayuk did not want to join the New England Patriots. We tried, and then once we realized he didn't want us, then we pulled out. Because if he wanted to be here, he'd be making his money. That's all I'm saying. He'd be making his money. But of course, the offensive line is going to be another pain, another year. We did not address it properly. All right, and again, 8 votes right now. Next live stream is going to be on Saturday between the Bengals and the Bears. Again, 3rd quarter, 2 minutes, 37 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. And one has to assume that's the last that we will see tonight of Drake May. All right, so with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in the third, and the Patriots up 10-3. I mean, I don't even know why we're trying to play Zappa in the preseason anyways. Let's see. Braden says the Vikings keep getting injured, and so it has been a dark, dark off season for the Vikings when it comes to, all kinds of stuff. And so very unfortunate. It seems like the injury bug likes to pick out one or two teams, throughout the course of the season to hit harder than others. And right now, the Vikings seem to be on this radar right now. All right, but here we go for the Eagles. Pass incomplete. He threw that one just fast, like incomplete. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. Gives it to the back. Oh my goodness. He found a hole there and picked up 9 yards there. Tyrion Davis Price. So now we got 3rd and 1 coming up with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Esma says, JB, who you starting week 1? Who I'm starting week 1 if I had to do this? As much as I want to put Drake May out there week 1 and stuff like that, I mean, behind that offensive line, that is not going to pan out well. That's not going to pan out well. So because of the fact that the offensive line is that bad and stuff like that, you got to put Jacoby Brissett out there and stuff like that simply because he's a veteran. But we got to work on that offensive line like that. That like without question after this season, and I hate to talk about after this season, but after this season, offensive line got to be addressed and stuff like that. So because of that offensive line being so bad, yeah, Drake May's got to, at least half the season till the offensive line shows me that they're at least stable. So that's what this comes down to for me. The offensive line just showing me like, hey, we can at least be respectable. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 1 with 1 minute and 52 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Play fake, bootlegging, gonna run, and Tanner showing that he's got some wheels there. I'm sorry, that's not Tanner there. That's Will Grier in the game there. Okay, so Will Grier's in the game here, and he picked up 8 yards there. Former West Virginia product. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Throws it. Completed. Picks up like 9 yards there on the play to Austin Watkins. Dang, look at that. 2 rookies on the at offensive tackles. We we got a lot to work on with that offensive line. All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. Gives it to the back and the back. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's running hard here. Picks up 13 yards there off the right guard there. Tyrion Davis Price. Come on, coach. Do the right thing. Play them in the fourth. They need the extra reps. Play them in the fourth because they need the extra reps. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles here. Shotgun. 2 receivers top of the screen. This could be the last play of the quarter. Gets the completion. Brought down. And that's going to take us to the end of the quarter with the score being Patriots 10, Eagles 3. SM says, put McKee back in. We don't want to watch Will Grier. We've seen enough. He's like, we've seen enough. I don't know how he does it. He ends up everywhere. Ends up everywhere. But at this point, Will Grier might just end up beating out Kenny Pickett at this point. How things are looking. So at the end of the third quarter, and the New England Patriots lead right now 10-3, but the Eagles with the football facing 2nd and 3 from the Patriots 30-yard line on this current drive. And again, right now, currently at the commercial here, at 1 quarter remaining in this one. Now, Tanner McKee, he's 8 of 9 for 68 yards. Tanner's been throwing it when Tanner was in there. He was throwing that ball. Now they got Will Grier in there, so we'll see how he does. Let's see. Braden says Eagles fans are not happy with Pickett, and so, oh, I can imagine. I can imagine how unhappy they are. Because right now, I mean, my man's playing like, he doesn't deserve a roster spot. All right, Gerard Mayo. Yeah, I guess coach him up. I guess. All right, Eagles with the football. Shotgun. Throws it. Oh, nice catch right there by E.J. Jenkins. Why can't that ever happen for my team? All right, 1st and 10. Here in the shotgun. On the draw. Picks up 4 yards there. Okay, 2nd and 6 here. So now the Eagles, they've got touchdown in their minds right now. Inside the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the Patriots 7-yard line. Current drive, 8 plays, 69 yards, and over 3 minutes in terms of time position off the clock. Back goes in motion. Looking, Will Grier doing Will Grier type of things out there, but that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Got sacked out there, lost 8 yards on the sack, and now we're looking at 3rd and 14 from the Patriots 15-yard line. Yeah, Will Grice just running around out there. My man's just running around out there. And now got a penalty here for delay of the game on top of that. Will Grier, what are you doing? So that backs him up another 5 yards. So you had the sack, you got the delay of the game now. Now you're looking at 3rd and 19 here to try to get into the end zone. Throws it, overthrew him, incomplete. 4th down coming up, and that should bring out the field goal kicker for the Eagles. Here in the 4th quarter, 13 minutes and 5 seconds to go with the Patriots up right now 10-3. SM says, crazy how Grier is playing better than Pickett, LOL. Yes, but here we go. 38-yard field goal attempt for the Eagles is up and it's right down the middle right there. So that's good. So 10-6 is our score right here. We'll see what the Patriots look like when they come out there, in which I anticipate that Joe Milton will be warming up and getting ready to go out there. And again, we're currently at the commercial here. All right, and again, we've got 8 votes in the poll right now. Patriots leading the poll at 62%. We're also leading this game right now, 10-6. Again, the Eagles had an 11-play drive for 56 yards in 4 minutes and 36 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock on that last drive. All right, and again, still at the commercial here. Oh yeah, Robert Kraft is just looking like he's just looking around like I remember how things used to be. All right, so getting ready for the kick return here. Again, still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff on the way. They're basically fighting over who's going to get the ball there, but oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at that. All the way to the 47-yard line of the Eagles. Look at that. What a nice return. Honestly, you look at that return, look at them. Both of them wanted the ball. They both wanted the ball there. That's how you know guys are fighting for a roster spot here. Oh, yeah, he had multiple lanes there, but he chose the right one. And then look at that. What a return. SM says nice play. Nice play all day. And now Milton in the game. He throws it. And, oh, he did. Oh, he almost threw a pick there. Almost threw a pick. Can't be doing that. Wait a minute. We got a guy that's hurt. And that's Jaquay Jackson that's injured right there, number 22 for the New England Patriots. And again, fourth quarter with 12 minutes and 46 seconds to go, and the Patriots up 10-6 here, week 2 of the NFL preseason. So after this, for both of these teams, one more preseason game, and then after that, it's pretty much judgment day by the NFL standards to determine the makeup of the roster. And again, my next live stream is going to be Saturday when the Bengals and the Bears play each other. Should be a nice one to watch. And again, we are currently right now at the commercial here. And again, still here at the commercial. SM says, hope he's all right. And so, yes, hoping that as well. And you hate to see it. You always know the risk, but you hate to see it. All right, so that's right. NFL Red Zone. Going to be watching a lot of that on Sundays. Oh man, they've got him out there on the cart. Looks like he's in a lot of pain. Again, Jaquay Jackson, rookie receiver out of Rutgers, 24 years old. And I know he's hurt. I know he's hurt. Out here competing, trying to make a roster spot. That's got to hurt. Meanwhile, 2nd and 2. Milton's going to keep it. Oh, look at that. Takes on the contact there. Moves the DV backwards there. Milton said, I ain't no small quarterback there. He says, I can dish out that contact. Picked up 2 yards there on the quarterback run. 3rd and 8 coming up for the New England Patriots. Let's see. SM says red zone is goaded, and so oh yes, especially when you're someone that follows like fantasy football and stuff like that, or either you just can't watch your team on TV. Meanwhile, Milton, look at that, excellent job there, just escaping the pocket there and then throwing that one to David Wallace, and so excellent job. I mean, that's why we have to get rid of Bailey Zappe because of that guy right there. I'm telling you, this kid, I want him to hang around. And I am glad that the old regime is gone because they probably would have tried to they would have tried to make him a receiver. That's what they would have tried to do. Epson says, "Remember when the fire alarm went off last year?" Yes. Oh, lost the ball, fell on it. Quite a few of that happening tonight. Can't let that happen. Second down coming up. 11 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Second and 12. Blitz is coming. Throws it, gets the completion there. May not have gotten the first, but I do like the fact he got the completion there to Keyshawn Balte. Okay. Okay. He's got 2 catches for 10 yards today. And so now, thanks to that completion, they're looking at a 3rd and short situation. I'm sorry, fourth, your 3rd and short. All right, so here we go. Shotgun. Can we get a first down? 10 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the fourth. Eagles sending pressure. Throws it. Oh man, just behind. SM says Milton looks like Cam Newton size wise. And so, oh yeah, the way he took that contact earlier was definitely like the younger version of Cam Newton as well. Yeah, they try to get the ball. I do like this Wallace guy. I do like him. I just wonder how many receivers are we actually going to be able to retain and stuff like that. 'Cause we got like a bundle of receivers to choose from. All right, but it's going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt here. Kick is up, and the kick is good. All right, kick is good. So tack on 3 more points here. Joey Sly looking swole for a kicker. All right, 13-6. May not be the most exciting way to win, but as long as we hold on for the victory, that's what matters. All right, and again, currently here at the commercial because the Patriots were able to score on that 7-play, 21-yard drive that took off 2 minutes and 51 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock and has the Patriots up 13-6 in the fourth quarter. All right, still at the commercial here. All right, still at 8 votes here on the poll, in which the Patriots are leading the poll question here. We'll get to see more of your boy Will Grier out there. All right, getting ready for the kickoff here. All right, kickoff on the way. Catches it, brings it out at the 15, 20, slips up at about the 22-yard line, and that is where they'll take over with the football. All right, so here we go, fourth quarter, 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go, and the Patriots are up 13-6. Right now, Eagles with the football from their own 23-yard line. Gonna hand it to the back, and the back is going to pick up a yard on the carry. Kendall Milton, his first carry of the game. Second and 9 coming up from the Eagles' 24-yard line. Play fake, looking, throws it short. Excellent job by the defense to make sure that didn't turn into a big play there. Picked up a couple yards there. All right, so 3rd and 6. All right, so we got an Eagles player that's down right now. I believe that's the tight end E.J. Jenkins, if I'm not mistaken. So far today, Jenkins, he's got 5 catches for 47 yards. Medical staff's tending to him. Laney says, who's winning? The Patriots are winning 13-6. Yeah, Pat's up 13-6 here in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes and 14 seconds to go. It feels good to be able to say the Patriots are winning. All right, so hopefully E.J. Jenkins will be okay for the Eagles there. Laney says cool. All right, so getting back to the action there after the injured player. So 3rd and 6 here in the fourth quarter with about 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Eagles are going to line up in a shotgun from their own 27-yard line. Receiver goes in motion. Patriots are sending blitz, but the Eagles pick it up. They throw it too far, incomplete. Fourth down coming up here with 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. The Patriots up 13-6. And we will see if we get a decent return on this punt return here. All right, punts on the way. Catch it from his own 20. Muffed it. And oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? He just does fall in the ball. He was trying to pick it up and run the whole time there. Big mistake. And I mean, he's done pretty good so far, given his opportunities there, but that's a mistake you certainly don't want to do. And I know he's kicking himself right now because he was thinking about the return, just could not handle it. Picked it up like he was trying to dribble it. SCSM says, wait, did they put McKee back in? And so they did not. They did not. It was Will Grier. Keep confusing the numbers there. But no, they still have Will Grier. Let's see. SM says, Sariana reading the chat, LOL. I bet he is. First and say, oh wow, what a move there. Throws that one deep, incomplete. But man, did he throw a nice pass on the run. Just the fact that it got to his guy and stuff like that. Although the safety made sure to separate the receiver from the football. I mean, was that a miscommunication in terms of because he looked like he turned the wrong way because the running back was going the other way. But either way, second and 10 coming up. 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. And so Joe throws it. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. How many drops does JB have to see come from the Patriots today? How many drops? We're not helping any quarterback. Offensive line's not blocking and all these drops. And I want to know what Jacoby Brissett's got that's so funny with the way he performed out there today. He should not be laughing at all. All right, third and 10. Milton on the run. Can he do it? Oh, he took on that contact. Took on that contact. Number 36, he felt that. He felt that. Now, he is 3 yards shy of that first down marker, but he made sure that defender felt that contact. 8 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, looks like the New England Patriots called a timeout there. All right, so fourth quarter, 7 minutes and 51 seconds remaining to go in this game, and the Patriots are up 13-6. Can we hold on for the W? That is the question. All right, punts on the way. See if the Eagles give us a return or not. All right, no return. Goes out of bounds. Let's see. SM says thoughts on Milton tonight. And so, I mean, he's definitely always shows that elusiveness and stuff like that. And that throw he made on the run, that was pretty nice there. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that Joe Milton III is running into contact like he's a train that is running downhill. And yes, you may dish out punishment, but you also put yourself at risk. And I get it. You're not the starting quarterback, so the team's not going to tell you to stop. because you're trying to show that you can take on the contact, but you're still a quarterback. So do it for yourself and learn how to not like only take on the contact when it's necessary. If it's like a fourth down and you have to, sure. But he's just running into guys just to run into guys for that contact, which over time in the long run could become, problematic and lead to injuries. All right, so I wasn't tripping earlier. I was not tripping. Tanner McKee is back in the game. It's always interesting how they do this stuff, but I guess the coach saw a couple drives of Will Grier and said, "Nah, get the kid out of here. Get him out of here." All right, but that was Tanner McKee in there. 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Again, Patriots up 13-6 right now. Shotgun here. Tanner gets the snap, throws it quick. First guy whiffs on a tackle. Second guy gets ran over but makes a tackle and a first down. And again, that's Austin Watkins with the catch there, picks up 12 yards. He's got 3 catches today for 28 yards. All right, 1st and 10. Looking, throws it short. Oh, how you miss a tackle like that? I thought the first guy was going to lit him up. How are you missing a tackle like that? What is the defense thinking? And that's Kendall Milton there. Makes the catch, his first catch of the game, running back number 38 there for Philadelphia. Picked up 10 yards on the play. All right, 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the fourth. Shotgun. And so Tanner goes over the middle and gets a deep completion. What are we doing? All the way down to the 4-yard line. Defense, talk to me. We got to do better. And that was Joseph Ngata with the catch for 28 yards. He's got 5 catches on the night for 88 yards, putting in the work. All right, 1st and goal for the Eagles. Receiver goes in motion. Tanner looks. Tanner throws it. Oh, excellent tackle to prevent him from being able to reach out and get in that end zone. Excellent tackle. Literally stopping points from happening. I mean, he could have gave up on the fact, but Pettis, the rookie, he got after it. The kid from Rutgers got after it. All right, 2nd and goal. And that's going to be, looks like that's going to be a touchdown there. Thought he was short at first, but second effort got him in there for a touchdown. So Philadelphia has scored a touchdown. With the score being 13-12, why not just go for 2? And let's see. SM says Eagles trying to win the game with McKee back in. We should put Drake May back in. You say effort plays. That's what it comes down to. Effort plays. Gerard's like, man, I thought he took him out. Like, I thought he was done. All right, so they are going to listen to JB and go for the 2-point attempt here. Now, this is where I actually want them to not get the 2. Throws it. Oh, he took a hit there, but he made the catch. All right, so Eagles are up 14-13. I wonder if this is where we're going to put Bailey Zappe in the game, and if we do, then that just means that we are just going to roll over, guys. 27's been getting beat like a drum all game long. Every time I notice him, it's for something negative. Again, 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the game. And right now, the Philadelphia Eagles are up 14-13 right now here in the fourth. 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go. So who are we going to call upon to try to lead us back? I'd rather we keep Joe Milton III in there for another drive because I do feel like between his legs and his arm, he probably can get us at least in field goal range to reclaim this lead. All right, gets it from the end zone. It's at the 15 and pushed out of bounds at the 16. So we'll be starting deep in our own territory. All right, so I know it's preseason, but I still want to win. So let's see who is going to make that happen here. So we still got Joe Milton III in there. That's a good sign there. We don't need to see any of Bailey Zappe. All right, 1st and 10. All right, and oh look, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the offensive line over and over and over again. It doesn't matter who's back there at quarterback at this point. I mean, offensive line is just a nightmare. All right, 2nd and 17. Throws it, incomplete. Little behind Terrell Jennings there on that pass. So now, 3rd and 17. What do you call in the playbook for 3rd and 17 in the fourth quarter with about 3 minutes and 44 seconds left to go? All right, takes a snap. Oh, they're all around him. They got him for another sack, another one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just cut all the linemen. Just cut them all. We'll start over. Just cut them all. Y'all gonna have JB over here doing the Urban Meyer special with the whole migraine and stuff like that, and just put your hand on your head the entire time. This is just overall the offensive line is gonna fail. It's set up right now to fail anybody who's back there at quarterback. Offensive line is just terrible. This and it's not just one guy. It's not one or two guys. It's the units across the board. They're getting beat. It's just bad. It's just bad. All that cap space we got, and this is what we put out there for the offensive line. But as Esm said, like no chance. So having a punt from our own 3 yard line. All right, so the Eagles with the ball here. All right, we got about 2 minutes and 37 seconds right now. All right, so timeout called by the Patriots here. So despite how bad the offensive line is playing, we still believe that we can do something. All right, 2nd and 8 after the Patriots just burned their second timeout. So they got one timeout remaining. Still got the 2 minute warning. There's 2 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Eagles are up 14-13. What is this? The Eagles now call a timeout because one timeout wasn't enough. So let's call it another timeout, I guess. Both teams with one timeout remaining. Out of the shotgun. Throws it, caught by the back, and the back gets brought down at the line of scrimmage there. So that completion nets no yards there. Third down coming up. Joe Gill Harris on the tackle, second year out of Duke. All right, so we're gonna rely on the defense here. Try to get a stop. Hopefully, special teams gives us good field position. Just got to get in field goal range. And so if they don't bring out, in which I don't think it's going to matter, but if they don't bring out Bailey Zappa, then that means they've seen enough of him and they're really just taking a good look at Joe Milton this fourth quarter. But meanwhile, that's out of bounds. He only got 1 foot in. That's out. Yep, that's out of bounds. Okay. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Fourth down coming up. And you check that replay. He just couldn't get that other foot at all. Like, not even in the ballpark. All right, let's see if our special teams can be special. Help the offense get a spark here, something. Now Wallace is back there, and we saw what happened last time out there. He tried to run before catching it. He's got to play it smart here, catch the ball, but also make that play. I'm rooting for him. Punts on the way. Fair catch is symboled. All right, so he's caught at the 18-yard line. So Patriots got some work to do with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Got the 2 minute warning, but got no timeouts to work with. And they're going to trot out Bailey Zappa here. So Bailey Zappa, this could be his, film for his next team, his next destination. Essam says, I'm old enough to remember when that counted as a catch, LOL. And so, hey, you got to go back. You got to go back. But yeah, I remember those days. I remember those days, the whole forward progress and being like pushed out and stuff. I remember those days. But then the NFL's like, nah, we're gonna change that. All right, here we go. First and 10. So Zappe looking, throws it and squeezes it in there. I don't know if it was worth it, but he got it. It's about 3 yards. So Zappe running the show here. He says, I'm fighting for my roster spot to survive another week. Out of the shotgun. Zappe throws it, gets it out quickly. Zappe says he's no stranger to a bad offensive line. He's been behind a bad offensive line since he's been here, so he's no stranger to that. All right, 2-minute warning right now. So at the 2-minute warning, Eagles up 14-13, but Patriots with the football, just trying to find a way to put themselves in a position for potentially a game-winning field goal, you would think. I'm sure they'll take a touchdown as well. But again, we're at the 2-minute mark. SM says Zappe probably going to win the game, and so he probably is. And I hope that it provides some type of trade value and stuff like that. But he probably is. I do feel bad because I mean Zappe is a good guy and stuff like that, but you know, he deserves to go to a better team. And again, still at the commercial here. All right. Just awaiting the final couple minutes here to see how this one is going to end once we do get back to the action. And again, yes, the next stream will be the Bengals and Bears on Saturday. All right, so returning from the 2-minute warning now. Can Zappe lead the Patriots down right now from his own 33-yard line? At least got to get in field goal range, give us a chance here. We've got no timeouts to work with. Eagles sending pressure. Zappe throws it, gets the completion before the receiver goes out of bounds. Excellent job. And if you're in there in the fourth quarter, who are you going to call? That's right, Balte once again with another completion here. All right, looks like Ryland will be the one to get the opportunity should they get in field goal range. But this is up to Zappe now. A minute 55 left to go. Snaps it. Oh, an excellent job stepping up there. Threw that one away. Let's see. SM says Patriot fans on Twitter wanted Milton to keep playing, and so They just don't like Zappe at all, like at all, at all. But coaching staff did all they could. That they played Zappe a lot the last game. It really rubbed people the wrong way because they wanted to see Drake May more that game and see him get those passes and stuff like that. Then Joe Milton came in, looked great. Oh my goodness, Zappe, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. And just like that, he just zapped the life out of us, just like that. Just zapped the life out of the offense. Yeah, everybody's just in shock. My man Andrews can't believe it. What the heck? Yeah, that center's gone. He's gone. Pack his bags. He's out of here. That's on the center. He's out of here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, he knows it. He knows it, big fella. He's saying, hey, take that jersey off, put it in the locker. You know what to do. Get out of here. Essom said, what? Yes. So that's going to be what ends it. Wow. It's a preseason, but man, that hurts. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I mean, all the drops, all I mean, I know it's a preseason, but my goodness, man, like I came looking for something positive, to hold on to. This is not what we want. Oh man. Oh boy. On that note, JB's going to go ahead and end the poll question of the day as they continue to take knees to run out this clock. So JB's going to take this time and thank everybody for coming through that came through. I appreciate it, and sticking through this preseason matchup. I know we're ready for the regular season. I know it. We're all ready for it. But really appreciate that. Laney says who's winning? Oh, let me see. Never mind. This chat's behind. All right, so that's it. That's the knee. That is the knee. That's the final one. And so the Patriots lose 14 to 13. Gerard Mayo, he doesn't look happy at all. At all. Coaching staff, not happy at all. Wow. What a way to lose it. What a way to lose it. But, I mean, that's the game there. We did get to see Drake May. He did some good things there. That was positive. Offense line and receivers didn't help him out too much out there, but he still looked solid out there. But a lot of work. A lot of work to be done. Yep, but JB's going to go ahead and end this one. And so thank you guys for coming out here. SM, appreciate you staying to the very end and stuff like that. I mean, wasn't exactly the thriller finish that JB wanted to see, but, that's how it worked out. SM said, robbed Zappe of a game-winning drive. SM says, good game. And so, yes, absolutely appreciate that and appreciate you. You take care and see